Gonna go for a ride and try out the new 360 to see how it looks from this point of view and the one on the other side. Today I get some new components for the bike too. Pretty excited about that. So today I got a long day actually. I have to go to the museum. I have to go to a birthday party for my son. And yeah, not too bad. Not so bad. It's pretty weird how I could even frame the, how do you call, the angle in the camera as it's recording. I want to get one that I could like put like right there in the front, that it looks like the point of view of the whole angle, you know? I think I found this thing, but it's for like Insta360 cameras. Hopefully it goes with the same, with the jack. I mean, not with the jack. With the thing that you twist at the bottom of the camera. But lately I've also been thinking if I should go back to my talk videos, if anyone cares to listen to the crap I gotta talk about. But I was just thinking of a concept of how sometimes like mediocrity and just like vlogging seems better. Like I be looking at some of these vlogs and you know, they look cool. This guy's coming here. I don't know if you can see him. Morning. You know, like how mediocrity works, especially in the vlog space. Because I mean, at the end of the day, that's how it started, you know, just dudes with their camcorders, just taping everything. I mean, if you want to go look at how Casey and Van Neistat do this stuff, those dudes are like the quote-unquote pioneers of it. Obviously, they weren't the first ones, but they're, you know, the ones that got famous for it. And then a gazillion people followed suit. And it's just like everything nowadays is so over cinematized. It has to look like the best thing ever made, or at least some of the best things ever made. And it's cool, man. Like I like watching cool looking stuff, you know, but sometimes I want to see like that raw, you know. Not saying that I do it intentionally, just to like, you know, I do it on purpose to be shitty when it comes to the way I edit stuff, but I like putting at least like a nice little filter in DaVinci Resolve with Dehancer. But you know, it's kind of cool how, I don't know, just gives it a, what's the word I'm looking for here? I already said rawness, but I guess authenticity. You know, just like it's your regular daily life, and You know, you don't want to over complicate things just by making it look like a segment of a show or something, which at the end of the day is still cool if you do it that way. But you know, just for the sake of how, I don't know, vlogging is, I mean, I understand that things evolve over time and the production levels of some of these people on YouTube, like, bro, they could honestly work at Netflix or something. It's pretty dope stuff. Man, this sound is bothering me. It's my brake pads are hitting against the rim constantly. And I tried to fix it yesterday, but I think it might be the wheel. It's out of balance or something. Anyway, I guess the reason why I wanted this camera was I wanted to be able to capture both perspectives, the one of myself just talking, and also, you know, the surroundings, just so I could, like, you know, stage it up in post, edit, which that's TBD because I have to download the DJI software that lets me, like, put things together, which in of itself is another component when it comes to, like, editing. And honestly, I captured, like, a lot that I really like. If you do it in D-Log, especially for DJI cameras, all I do is just drag it into DaVinci and it just takes care of that. And I don't have to really do, like, a bunch of notes and whatnot. I don't like that stuff. Like, you know, less is better. Oh, look, little hair. And that's another reason why I wanted this camera. I'm looking at myself and you are able to see the rabbit. I couldn't have done that with any other camera, honestly, without having to, like, and then I'll probably bust my ass and fall. I guess that's the title of this episode, is The Beauty Behind Mediocrity, or Planned Mediocrity. That could be applied to your job, X amount of other things. Who knows? That's another topic that I could get into, but I'm not. You know, I don't know if this is a good idea to get through this path, man. It's all muddy. It's been raining like crazy around here. And the thing with the terrain here is, it doesn't even look like mud. It looks like clay, almost, like red clay. Yo, you know what's something crazy though? Is seeing how much things can change in such little time. Like, for example, when I first moved around this area, you know, there were some houses and stuff. Mind you, this is 2 years ago. And there's like a ton of development happening. Now, a bunch of stores, more communities being built. It's wild. This is such a nice view. I feel like I'm riding in a field of reeds. if you know Egyptian lore, or if you've watched Moon Knight on Disney Plus. Also, they need to bring a season 2, man. I feel like Oscar Isaac killed that role. Pretty dope. I honestly hate streaming services because if you don't own the physical media, the media is up for grabs as to when it's, you know, how long it is stored. I'll give you an example. Westworld. Not sure if you out there saw Westworld. Season 1 is one of the best TV ever made. I'll let you decide what you think of the subsequent seasons. But for some odd reason, HBO decided to take away the show off the streaming service. Just super weird. It was like one of their biggest shows. Has a really good cast. But yeah, man. Also too, like with music, I heard that unless you have a CD, you know, when it was printed, the artist could go and update that song, like re-upload the song with different sonics and just a totally different song than the first one you heard. I don't know, sort of kills the magic of the moment. I feel like this camera, low-key, is gonna give me a new set of content. It's like, not content, I hate calling it that because it's like, I don't really want to be as, like, I don't want to upload as often as I did. It's crazy. I don't know, talking into the void is a bit therapeutic. I got something in my throat. While biking, which is also something very therapeutic for me. So just doing two things at once without having to worry about how I'm, you know, setting the camera up so I could like cut and put stuff in there, you know. I get everything around me, which is pretty cool. If you want to buy DJI OSMO 360, I think Amazon, well, I bought it on Amazon for $350 and some change for the taxes, of course. Gotta pay our overlords, the IRS, their cut. But I think the original price for this camera was like $500, which is fucking crazy for an action camera. But yeah, I think I'll go get it before Prime Day. And yeah, I got it for $357 plus tax. Go cop one.